welcome back to another video. This is the Oldham Athletic match preview. Can we get the win? We need it. We need this win, because I think I know basically if we get 11 wins from 15, we should have a chance at getting playoffs from previous seasons. However, it's not as easy as that sounds, is it? 11 wins from 15. You've got Steve Evans coming out in the press, basically declaring his interest in the job. I want to know what you'd think about that. I'm going to do a video after the Harrogate Town game on ranking the top 10 favourites for the Bradford City job as things stand from this point on. So that'll be coming probably Wednesday or Thursday next week. So yeah, we'll get cracking with this Oldham game. We all thought it'd be the Oldham curse. Not to be, unless you count Mark Truman not staying in charge after this game, because the chances are he probably will be in charge for the Oldham and Harrogate game, but it depends how quickly the board move with the next manager. So let's look at the opposition. Oldham for 4 unbeaten. John Sheridan's doing a brilliant job in his first 4 games. The last game was a 3-3 draw to Newport, which is a very good result against Newport. But Baham Bull got sent off in that game. It was a game that Oldham got battered in, and there's been a lot of them this season. But mainly under John Sheridan, they seem to get dominated on the ball. Newport and the other 3 teams that played in John Sheridan's time at the club have had a lot of possession against Oldham, and I feel like we will. Mark Truman used to played last season 4-2-3-1 like Derek Adams, so the players will be used to that, and I can't see the team changing that much, but we will probably dominate the ball. I would think that. But in his press conference he did come out and say, I want this team to be a lot more aggressive on and off the ball, which we want last season under Mark Truman. He said he's learnt from his mistakes, and he said that I want us to be a lot more aggressive when we've got the ball and off it. So we'll probably see a lot more passion and effort from the team on Saturday, and hopefully we get a bounce under Truman, and it might be under Truman, and then we go and get another manager in, and then the bounce continues, or we could stick with Truman till the end of the season, and I do think the board will want to do that, and then probably do what they did again. But if we do get Steve Evans, who is basically put up a job interview from the source that we got it from, I can't remember if it was Whitford Post or York, I can't remember where I saw it, but it was basically a job interview that he put out. But if we do get him, Mark Truman might not be the assistant, as he has an assistant who goes by the last name of Rayner, who he takes to all his clubs. I can't remember his first name. But he probably will want to fight for his place in the team. But Jury's doing very well in the under 18s or 19s, is it? He's doing really well. He's on a good unbeaten run. So I don't think he'll get a place back in the academy, Truman. So he'll see this as a real opportunity to broadcast his management. But going back to Oldham, they've got 3 consecutive wins at Boundary Park against us, which is quite daunting. So, and the manager curse, but probably won't happen. I can't see Truman getting completely sacked from his place at Bradford City. Anyway, the team I think we'll pick will probably be Bass, Hendry, O'Connor, Songo, Folds, as Ridehouse still injured. He probably won't be here for the Harrogate game. Might be back on Saturday, but I don't know. And then you've got Sutton and Folds and Cook, Callum Cook, Gilead, Daly and Cook. So Walker's injured for 2 to 3 weeks at the minimum, Mark Truman said in his press conference, and for that reason I think it'll probably be Daly on the left and Gilead on the right, because I think I would pick Gilead if you're playing him as an out and out winger. If you're playing him as a advanced playmaker or a player who starts on the right and then comes inside, he's got to be on the outside, knocking it around his man, beating him for pace, and then crossing the ball into the box. That's where Gilly is at his best, not in a midfield role where he's coming in as a attacking midfielder. That's not Gilly at his best. So I would pick him if he's an out and out winger, but if not, nah, I don't like him how Derek Adams used him. But maybe, I won't say maybe he didn't, because he didn't use out and out wingers. We were very narrow, and that led to be costing for him. Also, the midfield. I want to see more from the midfield under the next management, because I hope to see a change in width under the next management, and I hope to see an improvement in the midfield, which will prove to be that if the team's wider, the midfielder will get more praise for getting, because the passes will be more accurate, because they were knocking it wide instead of keeping it all close together in the centre, and then we just get tackled all the time, or passes get blocked because there's no room. So anyway, as I said, we probably need about 11 wins from 15, plus draws, plus losses. We've got a proper tough run of fixtures. We've got everyone in the playoff places but Exeter still to play. So that's Forest Green. And we've still got Swindon as well, and Port Vale. So we've got some real tough matches coming. So that means Oldham, Harrogate must win games to keep our hopes alive. But I'd stop dreaming, to be honest, because when you think about it, it looks highly unlikely we will get playoffs. But stranger things have happened, and the only thing that will keep you going is football is a weird old game. Anyway, I'd say 2-1. No, we'll go with 2-0 City, and put in the comments what your score predictions are. Have a good one.